Hi guys, Dr. Mike Dusa, MTFU, longevity over 50. Just a quick one here. I've been asked increasingly what I think about intermittent fasting, and sometimes keto and low carb diets, and you've got all these diets out there now, and they've always been around. They just seem like they're more profound in their trumpeting by those who are championing these approaches. Intermittent fasting. Look, you know, when you're improving yourself and you're going on an eating regimen, I don't like to use the word diet. Hunger management is one of the biggest obstacles for most people. For me too. In fact, I'm on regimens on a regular basis. I'm always changing up what I do. I'm always mindful of what I eat. I don't go on diets. I'm just always on a good program, which I tweak as I go. But I'm subject to hunger as well. But what I do is I eat 1 to 2 pounds of frozen broccoli a day, which is a good fibrous vegetable, non-starchy. It occupies a lot of space. It affects the satiety center of my brain, telling me I'm no longer hungry. And there's not a lot of calories there, so that's a good thing. So I just generally don't get hungry. You should never ever get hungry if your nutrients are balanced and your timing is good. You should not suffer hunger ever. It's going to happen occasionally, but in general, if it's a repeated thing day by day, something's wrong. Um, uh, and as far as intermittent fasting, one of the tenets of practicing this approach is you don't eat anything for 16 hours a day, as many of you probably know. Now, I've got to tell you that if you have any type of eating disorder, first of all, intermittent fasting is not for everyone. Nothing is for everyone. Nothing is universal. There's very few absolutes. And if you have any type of eating disorder, and they abound today, I personally don't really have any eating addictions. I never really have. I've got other idiosyncrasies, but eating or overeating or eating wrong or not eating enough has never really been one of them. But for many people, it's something they struggle with. And if you try intermittent fasting and you're not eating for 16 hours, and I don't know how these guys build muscle not eating for 16 hours. That's a different that's a different subject. Uh, Listen, somebody with an eating disorder, you will binge, you will go nuts, you will raid the refrigerator, and you will fail. So I don't recommend it. That's what I say. I don't recommend it for everyone. You really have to look at your own personal eating profile. And always act with due diligence, do your research, and find out what works for you. All right, that's all I have to say about that. Dr. Mike Dusa, MTFU, longevity over 50. You have a great day.